Hello there everybody, Sabata92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. I am actually recording this a tiny bit ahead of time. So I had a bit of a headache. We now know who... I'm sorry, that's not Boss, that's just Saito inside of Boss's body. And not in the giggity goo way, I guess, but that's fine, I guess. Sure, the fucking mind swapping thing is certainly indeed a thing. That's just utterly 100% fantastic. So I get to happily skip through all of this all over again. Absolutely fucking fantastic. That's just so utterly holy shitin' fantastic, and to know that the entire medicine that we have been given this whole time was literally oxytocin to keep us from feeling joy of murdering people. And what Saito want? He wants to be back in his body because he hates feeling human emotion, but without acting incredibly mad. The sad part is, it is realistic. The fact that there are people that are born with brain dysfunctions like this, and it being portrayed in a somewhat realistic manner. The problem being, Saito started to thoroughly enjoy murder. Literally the pleasure of murder. And the moment he's inside of a body that does not have that sort of oxytocin deficiency, he starts to realize, oh, shit, this actually feels like shit. I want to go back to where I can feel joy from this and not feel guilty about it whatsoever. Like, it really goes to show how sick and twisted Saito himself is, because, I'm sorry, the worst part is we can never know something like this happening in a situation where somebody is born with this deficiency and they can recognize that murder is wrong despite the fact that they feel pleasure from it. And we don't know what kind of scenario would happen if all of a sudden their brain got fixed and they no longer feel pleasure from stuff like that, and they're able to feel guilt, or I don't know. That doesn't necessarily even have to be killing itself. The fact that we're exploring this sort of possibility, because we don't know how anyone else would possibly react. We just have this one instance where Saito legitimately enjoys murder to the point that even despite the fact that he knows he's got a problem with the deficiency and all that, he wants to go back to his original body with the problem, so that way he can feel pleasure from it, because he hates the idea of being normal and feeling guilt from killing people. God. And where do I even begin with that explosive ending? I realize that's a joke in poor taste, but out of all of this, one comment certainly did point this out. Hitomi deserved none of this. God, a woman literally doing her best did not deserve any of the shit that she was forcibly put through. My God. But unfortunately, I have no choice but to accept this bastard's proposition of going into a Somnium. But I'm wondering if I can fuck with him a little bit here. So, I'm going to skip ahead to where we were left off at. And God damn. And here we are, people. We are now back to this sick fucks thing, and it's like unfortunately, we've got no choice but to follow this monsters.
Date?
We have no choice, because my ethical idea that I was going to call off this bastard's bluff turned out to be wrong.
See, I knew you wouldn't refuse. I know you well, don't I, Date?
Police headquarters, Tuesday, 4:28 a.m. Wait, did they actually... Oh, okay. We just skipped right past it. Hey, Aiba, you're still in him, so, knock him out.
I'm back. I got it all back.
Hey, where's Hitomi?
All right, I'll tell you as promised. boss's house. However, it might be too late by now.
Fuck.
What?
My choice had no meaning whatsoever. Nice.
Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said.
Aiba, you're,
I didn't lie. I kept my promise.
You can shock him.
You bastard!
You're the one who injured that body. It's your own fault, really.
Aiba!
Be seeing you.
Aiba, you can... Thank you! Oh, good job, Aiba.
Date, are you alright?
Damn it, my choice really didn't have a matter. Itomi's still fucking dead. Aiba's voice barely resonated. My eyesight was hazy. A heap of broken images. Sweat was building on my palms. Felt like my throat was closing up and I was struggling for breath. In my ears, the rushing blood of my heartbeat was the only sound. Damn it, I was kind of hoping that we would get like some sort of segment where we would be inside the Somnium, but depending on whether we chose to let the time limit run out or not, we would have been able to, I don't know, find Hitomi's location in time and just... Damn it.
Everyone's dead.
Joko, Renju, Iris, Oda, Tomi, Boss. The flesh remains. The mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything.
Arguably the worst timeline.
Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
Also, can I just go ahead and bring up one more point here? The sudden shift in Date's character model here. I've been with him from the very beginning. Been with him and seeing like the way his eyes completely shifted once Saito was in his original body. It's kind of crazy, like, because he almost, in that regard, he almost looked like a completely different person, which because he was a different person. But I like little details like that. Because of just that little shift in his eyes, I could not bring myself to see him as Date, despite literally being the same character model.
Parallel worlds exist.
Okay. The word suddenly echoed in my head. I couldn't remember who or where or what. Just a minute. We're on this pathway, though. Because it was on this pathway that... The parallel world talk wasn't unless it was on the right path. Why are you... Why are you... But I thought that if there really was such a world, then me in that world, I is another.
Could I have had a better future?
I prayed that I could. I felt my consciousness sink into a black abyss. Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess that's where that one ends. Alright then. Annihilation route end. Achievement unlocked, annihilation route. Yeah, because everybody's fucking dead and nobody's happy. Christ. How is he getting like weird parallel world talk? That was only on, again, that was only on the right side route. He shouldn't have... With the way the events are lined up, it shouldn't be possible for him to, I don't know, hear or any of that at all. That's... It makes no sense. I don't think there's... Is there, like... Oh, that's where that route ends. That's where that one ends. That one was that one ends. That one ended there. So... That's all that's left, huh? Okay, then. Room in Kabasaki District Abandoned Factory. Yeah, isn't this where... God, how the... Date was restrained to the sync machine when he woke up. Aiba's body was shorted out from the taser's shock, and only her communication function was still working. Then a man entered, Saito, who was in 89's body. Uh-huh. Wait, Saito's in 89's body in this? Wait. If that's the implication, then we're just going to get... we're just going to be swapped back and we'll have our original bodies. If that's the case. There's Renju's corpse.
You're awake.
Damn it!
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Okay, now here's the worst part, though. Aiba is substantially... She's been weakened, so she won't be... If we go through with this sync, because Lord knows, I know what Saito wants to do. He wants to get back in his body. We won't be able to do what we did last time, and Aiba won't be able to shock Date or knock him out, because she's been weakened from the taser shock.
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me!
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited. It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Mm-hmm. So basically, we're kind of screwed.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
Ah, scheisse.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups.
Of course there is.
Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's interference.
Yep. 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 Yep.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So Tsujima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead. That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the one where I can't.
Are you okay?
For now.
Okay.
But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me.
Fuck.
I would cease to exist.
That's still a bad timeline if I don't have Aiba with me. Hello.
You're Saito Tsujima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground. Without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes.
Natural causes, my ass.
But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, wait. Okay, now, okay, wait a minute. We got the idea of exchanging minds from the left route. But for some reason on the left route, we knew stuff that happened on the right side route. So... That leaves, like, two possibilities. Either Iris was not joking that this world isn't even real and that there's actually part of this huge, like, Wadjet system, and this world is literally just an entire computer program, and data from the previous world is kind of leaking into this, and vice versa. I mean, I'm kind of leaning toward that one. The other idea just kind of seems like a bit of a rehash, and because this is very similar to, like, the Zero Escape trilogy and what they were doing with that one. I'm kind of leaning toward the Wadjet system at this point. That's the only one I could think of that would make sense. I mean, it brought up the idea of parallel worlds. I didn't want to believe it, but now that I'm being produced evidence here that shows that the routes are interfering with each other, kind of puts me in the mind that this world legitimately isn't real, and it's just like one gigantic computer program, or it's like some sort of simulation or some sort, and that the universe is literally just one gigantic supercomputer that has a multitude of worlds and scenarios being played out all at once.
The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
But how? How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about SAITO, the prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories?
Like a data current?
Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, SAITO?
The words came out easily. I don't know why, but in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. 89's body is mine. My body is SAITO's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
And unfortunately, we're in a different sync machine, meaning that you're gonna kill me as soon as we swap bodies, because I'm gonna be dramatically weakened. Medical simulation mannequin.
Hey, how about a little help here?
What are you doing?
Boy, I'm talking to the mannequin behind you. Obviously much more personality. This guy isn't much help. No shit. I can't do anything like this. An oil drum. Here's what I'm going to do to you. I'm literally just gonna fuck with you the entire time just to piss you off. The shelf is full of medical chemicals. Maybe. DRT monitor. And nothing on the screen. Bottle of chemicals. Bottle of chemical. Plastic bucket. Long desk in the corner of the room. There are a lot of books. Renju. Don't believe it. Oh. A locker. Wait, is that really the only thing that you could talk about? Just the mannequin over there? Really? That's the only one you're allowed to joke about? Okay. See a lot of stuff. So do I. Damn it. Metal shelf. The prototype sync machine instruction manual. Wait. How do I know that it's a manual? Probably the prototype sync machine manual. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep ignoring you so you can just casually just fuck off, SAITO. Oh, look at that overhead crane. You know, it's a nice crane. Alright, I think I'm done fucking with you. SAITO. Where are Iris and Itomi?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up here. Gotta give props to the voice actors.
Such beautiful eyes.
Okay.
I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
Oh, fuck.
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. Day 1. Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. He called Renju to this abandoned factory and switched bodies with him. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. But as he explained it to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Actually, yeah, what the fuck was up with the phone and the horse?
Oh, right. I put that there. When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
Huh.
The
Okay.
merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Still a very strange design choice for a horse, but hey, I don't design carnival rides. What were you doing Saturday?
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscape. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember?
Hmm?
Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki. Inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her.
Oh!
The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris.
Oh!
You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
That's right!
Iris didn't accept Saito's proposition because of your warning. If you did not warn her...
Then she probably would have been dead.
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky.
That certainly explains how the hell you were able to escape the hospital so effectively. You're a serial killer. You're smart enough to be able to do that.
My plans were ruined. But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
What were you doing Sunday?
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state.
You definitely needed a new body, and pronto.
But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You push the intercom button.
And
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes.
Oh,
He said, "Come with me."
that's right.
You got Iris to come with you. But when you tried to bring her here,
I got scared.
And she was able to run away.
I pulled my hand away and ran.
And because you were in Renju's body, which was severely damaged, there was nothing you could have done.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck.
Yeah.
My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well.
Oh, probably.
My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew, it was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire.
Actually, wait a minute. Who the hell's the voice actor for, original body Kaname Date? Out of curiosity. Because I don't know what it is. I really like the voice. Monday.
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma.
Amanoma.
The man you call Pewter.
And because you were in Renju's body, that's how you ended up getting 89. I knew the story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming.
You manipulated Pewter's trust in Renju.
Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
Honestly, with this whole truth about Saito body hopping like the parasite that he is, I can kind of forgive Pewter a little bit now. I still can't forgive the fact that he betrayed me, but I can add a little bit of sympathy and kind of forgive him because he was being manipulated by somebody that, well, in his words, he loved and trusted. So Pewter came up with a plan to help 89 escape. Rohan, as 89, got into the car with Saito, as Renju, and fled from the police. Why did you want 89 to escape?
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you.
Yep.
You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi. In front of you, while you're in this body. A rather nice plan, if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape.
You needed a much stronger and healthier body.
I wanted this body at all costs.
What happened after you escaped with 89 in the car?
I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about.
Oh, of course.
But I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll take back what I said. You were correct. He died of natural causes, but still, fuck you.
So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync.
And put him into a failing... You basically just put him into a corpse.
As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
About the shooting on Monday.
Just mercenaries I hired.
Ah!
After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit.
Makes sense. You would have connections to killers, so it makes sense. Although, I'm going to let you know this, Saito. You hired a bunch of incompetent perverts.
They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris. But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own, without consulting me.
Day 5, Tuesday.
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard.
Of course, whenever she got to see the visage of the uncle that he loved so much.
I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
Oh, you
I've
sick...
been looking for him for 6 years.
Oh, you sick, twisted fuck.
I see. That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
Yeah.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date.
You are her beloved uncle.
Number 89's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
Yeah.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you.
Kill the whole loving family.
Thanks for being so cooperative. But you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
About Monica's murder 18 years ago.
I was only 12, but I remember it vividly. On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car.
What kind of taxi allowed a 12-year-old child to just casually tell them where to drive? I'm not entirely sure the whole etiquette behind taxis and all that, but I'm pretty sure that would raise some questions.
He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Even if you're the son of a politician. Oh shit, you're actually going to show this to me, aren't you? Again? Unless it's going to be right in Date's body this time, we're still the purple figure. Yep, purple figure. Yep, yeah, just, yeah, fuck, man. Why did you kill Monica?
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything.
Poor bastard, if only he waited, he would realize that there is a technology like an AI device that can help get rid of that problem, but no. And the worst part is that I'm wondering if, before this, So knew anything about his son's condition or not. Like, I imagine that it was shortly after, not shortly after, like maybe, well, obviously 6 years. That's probably when their bodies were swapped in the first place. But like 6 years after this horrid event, in that time, he should have at least tried to, I don't know. See, now I'm just kind of trying to wrap my brain around the possibility of whether So Seijima knew beforehand of his son's like actual problems that he had, and if he, well, obviously I was gonna say he probably didn't do anything about it to cover his own ass, but like, I don't know. There are many things that could have been handled differently.
But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me. And she stole all the happiness from my house.
Bruh, the only happiness you could have gotten was from killing people, so don't even fire off that bullshit to me.
So I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland. And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me. So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different? Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened.
If you didn't indulge in a problem that you had, things probably would have been different. You could have sought help.
Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing? One mistake can change so many lives.
And now we're at a conundrum here. He didn't choose to be born like this. He was born with it, and there was nothing that could have been done to change that. The problem is what he chose to do knowing that he had this problem. He knew that killing was wrong, but it was a self-satisfactory sort of deal. He obviously could not feel happiness, so what did he do? He killed people, as it was the only way that he could feel happiness. And I realized seeking happiness is not inherently wrong. However, when it's morally fucked up and entirely wrong, then that's an entirely different story. He had the choice, because, granted, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking a bit too ignorantly. Maybe I'm being incredibly naive. I could never understand or comprehend the sort of struggle that some people have with certain brain dysfunctions. I mean, for crying out loud, I may have Asperger's, but that's nothing in comparison to people that legitimately cannot feel happiness for one reason or another. So I need to get off my soapbox, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you. And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours. So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
Fuck.
What a strange fake eye. Oh well.
Iba, please get your systems back online. Oh! Oh God! Oh! Oh! Oh god!
All right, it's ready.
Oh! What? I didn't expect you to fucking show that! Oh! Oh my god! What kind of fucking... Oh, oh my god!
This is the sink room.
What? Let's not... Wasn't that Iris's dance?
Damn it, why can't I wake up?
You got drugged, my dude.
This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Oh. Mental lock, what the fuck? Everything's backwards! Ugh. Oh, delightful. 5 mental locks? Search. Kaname Date, sinking in the chain. Date Kaname. Abyss Special Agent. Verify identity.
What?
Wait, what? Concealed. Wait, what? The mental lock got...
Being synced?
You're conscious and you're okay. Can we cancel this? Can we stop it? Is there any way we can counter this? He's... concealed. Index. Saito and Iris. Date synced with Iris after Renju's body was found in Sunfish's pocket. However, at that time, Saito was or could have been in Iris's body. Why didn't he try to get his Date's body back then? If the sync could continue past the 6-minute time limit, he could have done just that. But remember what Saito in Boss's body said about journeys. A journey only truly ends once you come back home. Saito wasn't done murdering just yet. He didn't want his journey to come to an end. He still had more victims in mind. Okay, so I gotta figure out what to do here. Suddenly the time's not working. What the hell? Hey, monitor.
Sync? Without Aiba, I can't figure anything out.
Time... Safe? Investigate night.
What? Oh. Damn it, what is this?
Oh! Oh! Rohan and... Okay. Bodies got swapped. Let's see. Okay. Sync room door.
A door.
This is incredibly weird. I am now on the other side of the sink. What? This is fucking weird.
Go to the sink room, huh?
Move 60 seconds. Now we're seeing an actual time being taken away here. And it's an entire minute too.
It's a sink machine.
Is that all that's... Damn it, that's all that's in here. Ah, shit.
It's a sink machine.
This is weird. This is extremely weird. What the fuck is that thing attached to your head? SAITO Date?
Me? What was he doing?
Some sort of sink?
Sink here.
I'm saving here because I want to see the other options here. Ah! Oh. Oh, I had like a minor...
Sink here.
My brain suddenly just didn't want to work for some reason. Investigate. Bleeding.
Again.
Story is continuing. Now, with SAITO in Rohan's body. Yeah, how about no? I need to see what those other options are. Okay, so here's the real question, because pressing down means I'm going to touch it. Pulling off means I'm going to touch it. Fixing means I'm going to touch it. Are they all going to lead to the same thing? Fix. Yep.
Again.
Okay, so no matter what I do, it's... Again, it's one of those times where it doesn't matter what I pick, it's going to result in the same result. But this brings up an important question. Actually, wait a minute. How the hell did they even get access to the sink machine so effectively? Hey... Okay. Yeah.
A door. What is this? This wasn't here before.
And we lose another minute. Meaning we've only got 2 minutes or 3 minutes left before the body swap is complete, and another bad ending will probably happen. The warehouse with this sink machine. Photo.
Help me! Help me!
Damn it! Another lock. Three minutes left. I feel like I literally have no option. Oh, hey.
What?
Cool. If you don't mind, let's just take a look at that. That is cute. That is horrifying, but oh my god, that looks amazing. The rain coming in with the red sky, making it look as if blood is raining, as well as the blood stains dripping from underneath the other sink side there. This is some legitimately haunting imagery, and I love it.
Blood.
Pick up picture, scuba blood, investigate. Pick up the picture.
The picture. Blood.
Stick hand in?
Damn. Oh, this.
Okay. Oh, whenever he attacked Rohan.
It's them.
That's not fucked up. Also, evil Date body, or wait, SAITO. God damn it. The mind fuckery here. The absolute mind fuckery right now. Great. Utterly fantastic. Just fucking utterly just...
You're...
Fucking hit it!
Damn, nothing. You're...
Knock it down!
I can't. I just can't do it.
Look.
You're... It's just a mirror.
That's
You're...
it? Fine. Just touch the damn thing.
I touched it, but nothing happened.
Oh. The eyeball.
Damn it.
Just shove it right in there. Mental lock 4. Fuck. There's only one left.
That's it. Just a little more.
I hate seeing that smile on Date. I really don't like seeing that on his face. Okay, that was a little weird. Oh, that's a problem. That is a really bad problem.
I'm sinking.
No, I don't want to sink. No! I mean, I want to... Wait. Sink. Wait. Sinking. Fucking damn it. No!
I can't stop it.
Can I... Please... Stop it.
What do I do?
I don't know. Can I? Have an idea. It probably won't work, but I'm wondering if I can fuck with the game's logic. Bear with me on this, okay? I want to see if this is the intention of what it wants me to do. I'm going to attempt to reset it. I'm wondering if it's going to be that meta or not. Because it's letting me pause in the middle of this. So... if I'm wrong, I will literally just reload where I last left off.
This is the sync room.
This is gonna be the same. I was hoping I would be right, but unfortunately, it seems that I am unfortunately wrong. So it's not going to be that meta. That kind of stinks. Oh, so much for that idea, am I right? Well, so much for my idea. I thought it would work, but not. It's not. Apparently, meta is not the thing. Even though it's kinda slightly meta, which is... and bad ending.
What is this?
Great. Great. Why are we still in a Somnium right now?
That was...
We're still witnessing stuff here? Also, I saw his name change to Falco. Gate 6 Date A acquired. And like that, I'm back in my original body, aren't I? Day 6 Wednesday, Hakai. Or destroy. Achievement unlocked, chain sync.
I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Okay, that works in my favor, kind of.
I think I'll keep it.
Aiba, please tell me some of your functions restored.
This prototype machine has a special function.
Jesus Christ, that smile!
The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon.
Fuck!
Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
Body won't move. Vision is getting hazy. My consciousness was melting away. Clarity fading. Don't know what happened. And only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It's a fragment of my memory, lost all those years ago. A piece of my past, buried deep in my subconscious.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
This...
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about A-Set?
A-Set?
That's right. Thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A-Set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right?
Yeah, I may have had a hole in my gut, but you filled it right up. All these memories.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
Aww.
When will Uncle be my dad?
Oh.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you.
Aww.
Every day?
Him just really wanting to actually settle down.
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Oh.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Hitomi!
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Oh!
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
That, I mean, to be fair, that was equally as much as a proposal can get.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us.
And here's where he gets that terrible order.
But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Seeing it all play out.
This is...
Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these two dead. So Seijima asked Rohan to take Monika's corpse deep in the mountains, where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Monika had given birth to a child. The media got a hold of it, Congressman Seijima would be ruined. And that information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murder. So SAITO would be arrested immediately. And that investigation would lead straight to Rohan. He didn't do it to protect So Seijima or anything, he wanted to protect his own skin. But Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest, needed no basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco. Meaning... me. To kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it. I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. Was sure of it. Needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice. I'm an old friend. And that's how... Oh, that explains how their bodies initially got swapped. You got in contact with Boss. And that's how you guys hatched out this plan to swap bodies.
I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since. No wonder you two get along so well.
Can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss?
And that's... that also leads up to the scene where after they get their bodies swapped, Boss meets Date in an alley.
I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and syncing to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
Indeed.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all.
But that would hurt Hitomi and Iris, who you'd gotten so close to.
No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's two birds with one stone, right?
You made a good point. And I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years. I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. With my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. I didn't care, as long as they were safe. You were sacrificing your own happiness for their safety, which is a very honorable thing.
All right. Leave everything to me.
And with somebody with his, his past, it's kind of, in his own way, trying to have, like, his own little bit of redemption, or do something right when he feels he himself has done nothing right with all the jobs that he's done.
Hayato Yagyu.
Hayato Yagyu. That was my real name. Hayato.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
Alright. Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes, right?
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
And that explains that first scene that we saw. Okay, then we saw that. Date murdering that girl. I'm sorry, God, not SAITO murdering that girl.
Stop!
Yeah, Christ,
You're...
It's... me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu.
And it worked.
The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Boss and Pewter explained. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer. There were two. That body swap. Okay, so those scenes that we saw was basically, this is gonna be weird saying, I'm used to saying Date, Hayato going through Rohan's Somnium and experiencing the truth, revealing, well, I mean, they knew that there were partners, but they didn't know who it was, I'm assuming. One was Rohan and the other was Saito Seijima. Oh, okay, so they were able to glimpse that information. We saw their bodily figures there, so the sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him. Huh?
Ah, scheisse, that's when he escaped.
What? Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
This is bad.
A single police officer in there. How? I don't know how the hell he escaped so easily.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective.
Yep.
He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door.
Obviously, this policeman probably didn't even know the whole situation, so can you really blame him?
Did I do something wrong?
No, don't tell me.
I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. Going after Hitomi and Iris. I knew where he was headed, and that resulted in that one... That's why Boss and Rohan were on the same side in that Somnium! I ran out to the parking lot, got in the car, and floored it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Rohan.
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
You bastard!
Oh.
No! Stop!
The misunderstanding, too. God damn it.
No.
Stop right there!
Oh my lord. Dear lord! God damn it! My head. Just all of this, just everything about this is making my head spin. Oh, good God, man. Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand. Thanks to the bullet I fired. My own gun. He would, of course, he would completely blame himself for that. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. and I left all my memories with him. That night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear? Yes, sir!
Damn. Definitely using his position as Rohan to his advantage there. I went to So's mansion, by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders.
And this results in him swapping bodies with Saito.
As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Seijima residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito, into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is it you want to talk about?
Good God, man! Fucking expression. Gardenstone. Nice topiary. Seijima residence. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna piss you off and just casually look around the whole place. Hope you don't mind. Garden lantern. That's a nice tree over there you got there, Seijima. Pretty nice. Anyway, Saito. Why'd the victims have their right? Why'd the victims had their eyes taken out?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect.
Oh yeah.
That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye.
Kind of like half. I know there's an actual term for it, but it's kind of like a weird mutation of presopagnasia.
Which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me, anyway.
About Saito and Rohan.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly.
God, that been with freaking the fact that I was in the body of a fucking serial killer. My brain automatically registers Date's face as good, and then no, it's not Date's face. It's fucking Saito. And it just feels wrong seeing this expression on him.
You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets.
And it feels wrong hearing him say this.
Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
About the next target.
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The 5th murder? The 5th Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Alright. Bring you to some place that's gonna be nice and useful.
Hey, Saito. Could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Huh. Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth.
Shit.
Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
Bodyguard B, where are you?
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place.
Jesus.
So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine.
And this is where he hatched up a plan, isn't it?
Fascinating. I'm intrigued.
My initial thought process is that it was initially a body swap thanks to... Wait, that's conflicting. Wait a minute.
I want to see it for myself.
Jesus.
The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
A few days later.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Ugh. Hate that face. Why? Ah! Dude, don't make the noises! Don't fucking show! God, don't show! God! Ugh!
All right, let's go.
Oh! And the body swap worked. And that's how Falco got in Saito Seijima's body. However, he's got the stimulant because he was on the other side.
What are you doing? Follow him!
And then there's, yeah, Saito and Rohan's body. Yeah. My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. And this is where he came across Boss. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. Thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're... Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so... we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. you've lost your memory.
Hmm?
Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
She pieced it all together rather quickly, didn't she?
Boss?
Somewhat.
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong. I managed to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life.
Anime Date.
As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Mm-hmm, he does.
Who?
No one, never mind.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date.
Ame Date.
I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
Holy fuck. Whew. 1 year later, and the introduction of Aiba! I was called into the control room. Computer had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Dear Lord. Achievement unlocked. Persons analyst.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up?
Yeah, but my controller likes to disconnect, unfortunately. Been doing that a lot lately. I guess I do need a new one. Also, holy fuck. Aiba, really? Ooh, actual Aiba concept art, too. Interesting. And that's just utterly adorable. Oh, interesting. So this must be like a prototype Aiba. Not gonna lie, I definitely like their final decision on the character design. I like it. This one? I guess they could be Aiba's sister or something. Appendix. The mystery of the prototype sync machine. 6 years ago, a prototype version of the sync machine was stolen. Boss knew that SAITO was the one who stole it, but without knowing where it was taken, she could not retrieve it. Falco in Saito's body lost his memory, and Saito and Rohan's body was crippled, so Seijima was not even aware of his machine's existence. During this time, MPD received reliable intel that the machine had been scrapped, and parts had been sold overseas in the black market. This report was of course false, but the MPD, perhaps being bribed, decided not to pursue the issue any further. It was eventually rediscovered in the abandoned chemical plant. And with that, the entire thing is complete. Falco, Hayato Yagyu, male, age 42, August 3rd birthday. Profession, police officer and assassin. Likes a special elementary school teacher and her daughter. Good God. Dislikes zombies, haunted houses, and evil crimes. Hobbies, camping, barbecue, and okonomiyaki. Skills, assassination. Overview, Kaname Date's true identity, also known as Falco or 89. He was working as a police officer by day, and assassin by night until 6 years ago. Oh, 89. Sweet and merciful God, everything hurts.